What's going on, everybody? Matt from Oz Lego Collections. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button down below to show your support. And as always, please remember to give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. It does help the channel and it would be greatly appreciated. Also guys, remember to stick around towards the end of the video because I will be announcing a giveaway and all the details on how to be in the running for it. So in today's video, we're going to be pulling down the entire city and rebuilding it. I'm going to be adding an underground subway and reintroducing my passenger speed train, and also along the back the modulars including the diner and the Palace Theatre and Grand Emporium etc. are going to be raised up on a separate level so I can build an underground car park for the city as well as escalators running up to those group of shops. So I'm really looking forward to sharing this with you and showing you the whole process. Okay guys, so we finally pulled down all the Lego City apart from a couple things left, and we are pretty much ready to start building the new tabletop for the updated city and subway. But before we do that, I have a blind that I've been meaning to put up to cover this garage roller door because it just looks horrendous and not really ideal when taking photos and obviously videoing the city. So before we do the table, we're going to put that up and then we can start building the tabletop, which I'm really excited to show you guys. So at the moment, the Lego room is absolutely a nightmare. There is modulars and Lego pretty much everywhere. So the room is a bit of a mess, but that's the joy of rebuilding and shuffling things. But we'll get this cleaned up in no time and show you guys the update. So stay tuned. So everyone, welcome to the new city layout. So I'm going to take you through some of the new areas that I'm currently working on and get your opinion and ideas on some things as well that you might have. So we'll start to the left side. This is the new Ninja Turtle lair entrance. So I've raised it up to be to the city level as it used to be in the previous city, but obviously with a longer entrance. And I've also added a second entrance from the new subway area. It's kind of like from the 1990 movie, which I really liked. So I incorporated that in the new entrance and ended up putting the manhole back on top of the city like so. And this leads you right down to the sewer. So I'm really happy with how this is taking shape. I've still got to finish the wall, retaining wall I should say, on that side, but really good progress at this point. Most of the layout on the top has remained the same, which I'll go through. So this is the first entrance for the train that I'm currently working on. And I'll be following that around with some stairs that are going to be going here leading up to the city level. Now this area I'm still working on the platform, and I've custom built some takeaway shops. I've got Hungry Jack's, which in America is called Burger King, but down here in Australia we call it Hungry Jack's. So this is my little custom mock that I've done, and strictly takeaway. So when you get off the train and you're a bit hungry, you can grab a burger before you head out into the city. I thought every subway needs a coffee shop, so I've put Starbucks, and it's got its own custom little menu in the back there. Moving along, we have the Lego City station, which I've incorporated nicely in the subway. And of course, I thought we should have a Domino's. Moving over to the far right, we have some movie posters of some coming soon flicks that are going to be showing at the Palace Theatre. and they're some of my favorite movies. So I thought it was only fair to add them as posters in the subway. So currently working on the track area. Still have quite a bit of detail and rock work to do for the track. And we also have the high-speed train that will be running straight through the other entrance that I've created. And this is the first set of stairs from the subway leading up to the first level of the city. So once you come up from the subway to the right side of the city, this is where the Disneyland theme park is. So again, nothing much on this side has changed. I am currently in the process of rearranging the theme park, trying to think of ways to change it up a little bit. So I have moved the train station, which used to be over here where the carousel is. I've sort of switched those, just trying it out to see how it's going to look. So give me your thoughts on that. You can go back to my other previous videos of my city, or you can go back to the start of this video and see where it used to be. So just tell me what you think, if that's a good swap, or you think that the station looks better at the front where it used to be. All the rest of the rides are pretty much all where they used to be. So I'm going to pretty much leave them where they're at because I think that they work very well. Disney train, still, again, nothing's changed too much on that. I have gained a little bit of space by building the new table, so I have got some more width, which is great. So I can add the fence, and I've still got a little bit of room to play with in terms of detailing and trees and whatnot. So just below this side of the city, I wanted to do something different, and I created a Spider-Man scene from the 2012 Amazing Spider-Man movie. And I've just done a couple of fighting scenes with Spider-Man and the lizard. And yes, I know that the minifigure is a scorpion, but unfortunately they don't have a lizard minifigure. So I had to improvise and use the scorpion minifigure. And I have Dr. Connor over here planning up his plot to take over the city. So I just thought that would be a really cool thing to fill out some of that dead space that is left on this side. And the retaining wall will be continuing right along here. As you can see, I've started mapping it out and I've just started building it. So that'll clean it up and make it look really nice. And I've also got a couple of archways. I'll have 3 archways here, so that way they'll sort of sit about halfway, so you can still see the train as it goes through. I thought that looked really cool. So moving along to the middle part of the city, I have gotten rid of the lake or the river that I used to have here in the center, and I have added the original stores and shops that used to be there, and I've just rotated the stage facing forward, which I think looks a lot better. And I can create a bit more of a park area here, have tables and people sitting, watching the concert, and grab themselves a donut, grab themselves a coffee, go have a look at some shops, which will be back here, or a sandwich from the deli. So these shops I was able to keep in this section. I just, like I said, got rid of the river that I had there. It just wasn't going to work, so something had to go, but that's fine. But I really like how this layout has come out. I used some base plates instead of finishing up in line with the timber area that I've made. I actually was able to use a couple of base plates and bring this section all the way out to there, just to give myself a bit more room in that center part, which I think looks really good and adds a bit of character to the station rather than just having it straight all the way. Now, the other idea that I had was I was thinking of moving this pet store modular and replacing it with the Parisian restaurant over there for two reasons. The first one, I think that it'll just break up the color around here a little bit, and also I think it makes sense having a restaurant next to a park and having the restaurant next to a stage or concert, an outdoor concert, and other shops and coffee shops and donut places, etc. I think it makes sense rather than having a pet store and an apartment. But let me know what you think. Do you think that's a good idea to swap? I'm keen to try it. I'll maybe after this video I'll give it a shot, but that's my thought in swapping those two modulars. Over to the far left, nothing's really changed here too much as yet. I am planning to rebuild the fire station into more of a modular on a 32 by 32 stud base plate, which will give me a bit more space around here, and I could potentially add another full modular. So that's my plan next, is to fix up that fire station. The Avengers Tower has still stayed the same. I don't really need to change anything on that. We just got Doc hovering over there with Marty hanging in the background. Thought it looked pretty sweet. And the Ghostbusters Tower has remained in the same spot as well. Moving into the center part of the city, again, the modulars are pretty much in the same spot as previously, apart from the Parisian restaurant we were just discussing earlier. And I've got the brick bank back in the corner over here. So again, nothing too drastic changed in that center part. I'm really happy with how the modulars are situated there, and it really works. So I don't think I really need to do too much to that, apart from just re-adding the detail and tiling the footpaths. Now towards the back, I am also going to be redesigning the police station, again making it a bit more modular. I have thought about replacing that with the new police modular that came out at the start of the year. So let me know in the comments below, do you think I should keep this building and just redo it and make it more modular, or should I replace it completely and get the new police station modular? I'd really like to know your thoughts. Make sure you leave a comment, let me know what I should do. Moving towards the back part of the city, this is the new third tier that I've added. So these modulars were all at that back section originally, which again, you can see in my previous videos or at the beginning of this video. So by raising them slightly, what I intend to do is create a couple of entrances, one around here and one towards the center part, which will be a car park entrance potentially. So people can park their cars and either go upstairs to the shops, or they can walk through the city or theme park. So I thought I could use that space and add some base plates, build some retaining walls again, and just make it look like a really neat car park. Nothing's too fancy, but just something to utilize that dead space underneath. Then I'll have some stairs coming up from here and leading up to this side of the third tier, and also towards the Grain Emporium section just over here. So people can access the cinemas, the diner, the detective's office and pool hall, and also go for a bit of shopping at the Grain Emporium. Now this base plate that is empty right here in the center, well, I have decided I've made room for the Daily Bugle, which I'm really excited about and looking forward to getting very soon. I have the wiring and everything all ready to go. So once I've built it, I can light it up, and I just think that will look really, really good right in the center, as it will be the highest building in the city once it goes in. So that is my plan for that area. I initially was thinking about making this a tunnel and having cars go through that way and then come out this way. But my wife suggested that I should turn it into a car park, which I think is a good idea. But again, I love hearing ideas and thoughts from you guys. So let me know if I should make it a car park or I should make it a drive-through tunnel. Well guys, I hope you like the new look of the city so far. I'm really excited and really happy with how it's coming along. There is so much left to do, but that's part of the process and I look forward to sharing that with you as I go. So remember to leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of the new city layout. Also remember to hit that subscribe button down below and leave a like as well. Well guys, now to the exciting part, the giveaway and how this is going to work. So once we hit 3,000 subscribers, there's 3 steps that you need to follow in order to be eligible to win this prize. Number 1, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Number 2, follow our Instagram page with our link in the description down below. And thirdly, seeing that this is going to be a members only giveaway, make sure you join our membership, join the OzLego family to receive perks and also future giveaways. So I guess you're thinking, Matt, what's going to be the giveaway prize? Well, for the lucky winner, you'll be getting to choose between one of these 3 Lego Star Wars helmets. So once you followed all those steps and you're eligible for this giveaway, I will be putting all the details in the membership section. Once we hit the 3,000 subscribers, I will be picking a random winner, getting in contact with them and asking them to tell me which Lego set they wish to have. Now, because this is going to be worldwide, I will be shipping it out to wherever you're located, and again, it'll be free shipping. Okay guys, with that being said, I hope you guys again enjoyed this video and the new Lego City layout. I look forward to catching you in the next video, but until then, have a great day. See ya.